These movies back for another video, and today we're going to be looking at The Dark Knight, the second film in the Dark Knight trilogy. This is my series of videos looking at that trilogy of films, looking at each film and the editions that I have, and talking a little bit, looking a bit closer at each one. So we'll get into that in a minute. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button down below and hitting the notification bell so you'll be informed when I upload a new video. Welcome back to existing subscribers. I hope you're all doing well. Please give the video a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. Really do appreciate that. And please leave a comment. It's really nice to have sort of interaction on the channel. Your thoughts on this film, the edition that I'm showing. I'm sure this is a very popular film with a lot of people. A lot of people do like this one. So yeah, be interested to hear your thoughts. Also, if you can share the video, that really is appreciated. And if you're on Instagram, please go and find me over there on Instagram. I post pictures and videos, little videos occasionally. So it's always nice to sort of connect with people on Instagram as well. So yep. So let's get on with the video and see what edition of The Dark Knight I have in my collection. Okay, so just before we look at the edition, The Dark Knight came out in 2008 and it was a certificate 12 in the UK. It ran for 2 hours and 32 minutes. Just to give you a brief description of the film. After Gordon, Dent and Batman begin an assault on Gotham's organised crime, the mobs hire the Joker, a psychopathic criminal mastermind who offers to kill Batman and bring the city to its knees. The UK release date was the 21st of July 2008, and Christopher Nolan came back to direct this sequel to Batman Begins. The budget for this film was 185 million and the box office came in at 1.005 billion US dollars, so this made a huge amount of money. The music was by Hans Zimmer and James Newton Howard. The cast included Christian Bale returning as Batman / Bruce Wayne, Michael Caine as Alfred Pennyworth, Gary Oldman returning as James Gordon, Morgan Freeman returns as Lucius Fox, Aaron Eckhart as Two-Face, Harvey Dent, Maggie Gyllenhaal took over the role as Rachel Dawes. Just before we get into looking at the edition, just to give you a little bit of trivia on the film. While filming a chase scene on Lake Street, the Chicago Police Department received several calls from concerned citizens stating the police were involved in a vehicle pursuit with a dark vehicle of unknown make or model. This was the first comic book movie to reach the 1 billion mark worldwide. And the final fact that I'm going to give you, in preparation for his role as the Joker, Heath Ledger hid away in a motel room for about 6 weeks. During this extended stay of seclusion, Ledger delved deep into the psychology of the character. He devoted himself to developing the Joker in every tick, namely the voice and the sadistic sounding laugh. For the voice, Ledger's goal was to create a tone that didn't echo the work Jack Nicholson did in his 1989 performance as the Joker. Ledger's interpretation of Joker's appearance was primarily based on the chaotic, dishevelled look of punk rocker Sid Vicious, combined with the psychotic mannerisms of Malcolm McDowell's character Alex DeLarge from A Clockwork Orange in 1971. Okay, so this is the edition that I've got. Now, this is the DVD slip box that came out at the time, and I don't have the DVD anymore, but I kept the slip box, because I really like this design. Having the kind of burning building in the background, obviously with the symbol of the bat. I thought that was really kind of quite effective image, that one. So yeah, we've got the spine, and then on the back, now again, you got a 2-disc edition with the DVD. But obviously I haven't kept hold of the DVD for this. I've got the Blu-ray Steelbook contained in here. Just show you the top as well, and the bottom is plain. Okay, so we'll take this out. Okay, so I've got a little pamphlet there, which is unfortunately got creased. Basically, I think it's more of an advertisement thing, to be honest. Yeah, it's nothing really worth worrying about, to be honest. Another little advertisement thing here. Oh, this just looks like it's an advertisement for Blu-ray, so it's not really Batman related. Okay, so the other thing that came with this edition was this little comic book for the Dark Knight. Now, in last week's video, I showed Batman Begins, the US edition. Now, if memory serves me right, the UK edition of that contained this booklet. If memory serves me right, because I did have that at one stage, but then I sold it on to acquire the US edition. So we'll have a look at that in a second. And then I have again, I think this was a Future Shop edition from Canada. Again, I think this design was available in other regions, and I think since then this was an early edition with the Blu-ray banner at the top. I think that's actually there's editions now where that isn't actually on there, but at the time I wanted to get this edition because I loved the edition of the bike coming out of the building. I thought it was fantastic. So we've got the spine there, and then on the back we've got the Joker with the credits down the bottom. So we open it up. So now in this one it was a 3-disc set, so it came with a digital copy on DVD, and I think the film was in DVD as well. And then we've got the 2-disc edition, so the Blu-ray and the special features. Now there are some little extra things in here which are not part of the set, but I have included them or keep them in here, so we'll have a look at those in a second. And then we've got a nice image inside there of the Batman on the Bat bike, so that's really nice. So yeah, it's a really nice Blu-ray Steelbook, this one. Okay, so I've actually kept this. So this was, yeah, indeed a Future Shop Dark Knight Steelbook at the time. Unfortunately, this company's long out of date, but they used to produce some wonderful editions back in the day. And then there was also the J card. So again, now because it's from Canada, obviously a lot of it was in bilingual, so you've got the French and the English. But you know, you got special features on this disc, and the 1080p, Dolby True HD, 5.1 Dolby Digital soundtrack. So yeah. And there was just like a little advertisement thing there. That's to do with BD Live. I don't think really that's running anymore, BD Live. And again, this was the digital copy. I mean, you're welcome to have a go at this, but I don't think it'll work now. I think you need the disc anyway, to be honest, but I think these kind of things have long sort of expired. Nothing on the back of that, but I've just kept it with the set. Okay, so next up, some art cards that aren't actually part of this set, but I picked these up on eBay back in the day, just to kind of go with these with this set really. So I'll just show you the images. So we've got a nice one there of the Joker. And there. Nice one of Harvey Dent. A lot of posters made for this film. Really like that one with the Joker card. It's quite cool. And then the last one, Why So Serious? And then the last thing in this set, as I say, is this little sort of comic book. Nice image on the front. And then on the back, it's like advertisement for that Gotham Knight. Again, so this is a comic book illustration of the prologue or the opening scene within the film. Now, similar to that other edition that I showed in the Batman Begins edition, this is just really a comic book, whereas the other one was more of a pre-visualization. So it's slightly different, but still nonetheless a nice little collectible to have, all in a comic book form. And this also comes with a nice postcard or poster, internal poster there with the Joker, so that's nice. It's quite thin, this, but yeah, I think this came with the DVD, which obviously I've kept the slip box for. So yeah, just a nice little collectible there for the Dark Knight. Hey guys, that was a closer look at the Dark Knight edition that I've got. Hope you enjoyed looking at that. So next week we'll come back and we'll look at The Dark Knight Rises, the final film in the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. So again, I'll post that next Saturday at 10 AM, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And yep, we'll have a closer look at the, I think I've got about 3 editions of this film. Well, 4 if you can include the box set that I've shown in the first video. And again, if you've not seen the previous videos, please go back and have a look through my history. So the first film is looking at the trilogy box set. It's a really nice box set that I show. And then last week I showed the version of Batman Begins, the first film in the trilogy. So yeah, if you haven't seen those, go back and check them out. Thanks very much for watching the video, guys. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye now.